So dear ChatGPT learners, we have finally reached the next module with the more advanced version of ChatGPT is version 4. You already know how many features does GPT-3.5 have. We explored a lot of them, but now you're gonna see that GPT-4 is even more advanced and it offers much cooler features than GPT-3.5. So let's get started. Here you see the list of awesome features of ChatGPT-4. Let's go through them one by one. I'll explain. GPT-4 can read links, so 3.5 didn't have access to the internet. ChatGPT-4 does have access to the internet. It can read links, it can analyze information from the links. And another awesome feature that it can also read files. So you can attach files like tables, PDF files, text documents, and ChatGPT will derive information from these files. It will analyze this information. It's much easier because previously you had to copy and paste, and that takes additional time. ChatGPT-4 can create images by text description. That was unimaginable for 3.5 version. And it can also recognize what is drawn or written on the images if you upload them to the chat. Another amazing feature of ChatGPT is plugins. These are additional extensions that allow you to expand the functionality even further. So plugins can help you solve a lot of tasks. For example, reading links, again, although GPT-4 can read links itself, but it has a separate plugin called WebPilot. So it's more advanced and it gives better responses when you provide links to it. Wolfram Alpha is a plugin that allows solving math problems for students. We know that ChatGPT does not know how to count, but with the aid of Wolfram Alpha, it can make complex calculations. And that's very useful for students, for teachers. A Canva plugin can create presentations and images. Visla can create promotional videos. So many cool features that were not available in 3.5 version. However, one important note, that plugins have been disabled as of March 19th. They have been disabled and replaced by GPT assistants. Those who still have some conversations with plugins, they will be able to access them until April 9. If you didn't have any plugin conversations, then you cannot create them anymore. Alright, and of course ChatGPT demonstrates a better ability to process context. It takes into account semantic meaning of questions and answers, much better than 3.5 version. That's why it allows for generating more accurate, more relevant answers. So the probability to get some nonsensical answers from GPT-4 is much lower than from 3.5. So overall GPT-4 has a higher performance than 3.5. However, it works slower. You may have noticed while I was using GPT-4 in one of our previous lessons. It works a little bit slower, but the quality of responses is much better, so it works more efficiently. So the coolest features of GPT-4, they're worthy of trying. One important thing that GPT-4 is paid version, so you have to subscribe and pay for subscription. A monthly subscription costs $20 US dollars. I will show you where to find it. So when we go to ChatGPT, here you have your profile and you also have upgrade button. I have a little bit different button because I have already upgraded it, but I can click it and show you. So basically you see, here you can upgrade your plan, plus for 20 US dollars, so it's around 30 Canadian dollars. And also GPT for Teams also available if you are a big company which works with Teams, so it's more advanced version. So far I'm not using it because I'm mostly working alone. So for me Plus version is more than enough. But if any of you consider that you want to use it in Teams, then welcome, it's just $5 more expensive. And again, for such cool features, that's a really worthy solution. You won't regret if you subscribe. I remember when I was buying my subscription, there was such a high traffic of potential wannabes to subscribe for GPT-4 version that I was put on the wait list for 1 week. So the same may happen with you because the power of the neural network is limited. So take that into account and be patient. But then you can enjoy amazing features.